You've heard the story 1,000 times. A single catastrophic fire, centuries of human knowledge lost in one terrible night. But almost everything you believe about the Library of Alexandria is a lie built on myth, propaganda, and Hollywood invention. Here are 10 myths about the Library of Alexandria that history got completely wrong. The myth says one great fire destroyed the entire library in a single apocalyptic night, erasing all human knowledge instantly. Popular films and documentaries show flames swallowing hundreds of thousands of scrolls at once, a lone tragic event that plunged civilization into a self-inflicted dark age of ignorance. The myth insists Julius Caesar deliberately torched the library in 48 BCE, a Roman conqueror carelessly destroying the greatest collection of ancient wisdom. Storytellers paint him as the villain who single-handedly extinguished the flame of classical civilization with one reckless military decision during his Egyptian campaign. The myth claims fanatical Christians stormed the library, smashing pagan scrolls and murdering scholars to destroy forbidden knowledge. This dramatic tale casts early religion as the deliberate enemy of science, an organized mob erasing wisdom in the name of faith and superstition. The myth says the library held secret advanced technology and mathematics 500 years ahead of its time, breakthroughs that could have launched humanity into a golden age. Believers claim lost works by Aristotle and forgotten geniuses held knowledge that would have changed the entire course of history. The myth holds that when the library fell, humanity plunged instantly into the Dark Ages, ignorant and lost for 1,000 years. This story frames one building's destruction as the tragic moment progress died, a clean break between enlightened antiquity and centuries of superstition. The truth is far more unsettling. The library was never destroyed in one night. It died slowly over centuries through neglect, funding cuts, and political indifference. No dramatic blaze, just a long, quiet decay as rulers stopped caring, scholars fled, and priorities shifted. Knowledge doesn't burn. It gets abandoned. The truth is Caesar's fire barely touched the main library. Ancient sources say flames spread from the harbor to some warehouse scrolls, not the great collection itself. The Mausian research complex survived for centuries afterward. The dramatic villain story collapses. The real culprit was time, not one man's torch. The truth is there's no reliable evidence Christians destroyed the library in a single violent purge. By the time religious conflict peaked, the great library likely no longer existed as historians imagine. The convenient villain narrative was built later, useful propaganda for those blaming faith for lost knowledge. The truth is the fantasy of lost superscience is mostly modern invention. The library held philosophy, poetry, medicine, and astronomy, remarkable but not magic. Much surviving Greek knowledge was copied elsewhere and preserved. The tragic myth of technology centuries ahead is our own longing, not documented reality. The truth is the darkest of all. There was no clean fall into a dark age. Knowledge slipped away invisibly through budget cuts, apathy, and shifting values, exactly how modern archives and data vanish today. The real horror isn't fire. It's how easily civilizations forget on purpose. The Library of Alexandria didn't die in flames. It died from neglect, and that should terrify us more than any fire. Because knowledge doesn't need to burn to disappear. It just needs people to stop caring. If this changed how you see history, subscribe